Hello everyone, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the channel. As you can see, I've gotten back into the rhythm of putting up a new video every week. My goal is to keep that up for the foreseeable future. It was a struggle for a while to find a way to budget enough time each week to get a project finished, due to the fact that my wife and I now have a new member of our family. We've more or less settled into a routine now, and I've been able to keep to the schedule as far as video releases go. Aside from letting you all know about my little troublemaker, I also wanted to make some announcements about my Patreon page. I will no longer be offering requests for the top tier patrons. While it was great being able to reach out and make the videos you wanted me to make, it succeeded too well and caused such a backup that I barely had time to work on anything else. As of now, I believe I have all the requests finished, but if your request slipped through the cracks, please send me a private message either here or on Patreon, and I'll make sure I get you taken care of. In place of the previous top Patreon tier, I will be putting up a new $10 level that will give you access to a few different types of goodies related to the channel. Some of these goodies include access to game development projects such as my redesign of Final Fantasy III with Final Fantasy IV assets, and the Game Jam game that I wrote music for. I will also post unfinished or not yet released recordings so that you can get a sneak peek at videos to come. And finally, there will be some remixes and re-recordings of previously released tracks. If I wasn't happy with the mix, or got a new instrument that fits the sound better, or just decided I could do a better job on some parts, I'll post updated tunes there. Some of those will be posted on the main channel as well, but there will be a bigger collection for the new tier Patreon supporters. The reason for these additions to Patreon is because I would like to spend more time working on the channel than I currently do, but I'm limited by having to take as many freelance jobs as I can. If enough of you donate through Patreon, I'll be able to treat the channel more like a job than a hobby. Even just a $1 donation is a huge help if you can afford it. I've set up a monthly goal on Patreon for $500 a month, and every month that the goal is reached, I'll release a bonus video for that month. The bonus videos will be public, so even those of you who can't donate will still reap the rewards. I also have one final announcement, which is that I'm planning on opening a new channel for video essays related to music. If you're a fan of channels like 8-Bit Music Theory or 12-Tone, this new channel will be right up your alley. I plan to take on fairly large topics and break them down into multiple parts so that the subjects can be explored in depth. While it won't be explicitly about video game music, you can be sure I'll tie in examples whenever they're relevant. I've got some drafts written for topics such as African rhythmic elements that find their way into almost all pop music, common misconceptions about voice leading and part writing and how to use them effectively, and how to work with limitations and how composers have overcome them, as well as sketches for a few more ideas. Right now, the biggest thing that I'm lacking is a name for the channel, so if you guys have any ideas, please leave them in the comments. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week with a new video.